Oxygen in its current state as it is in the air that we breathe will kill viruses and bacteria, but it might take hours or days for it to do it. And if you can restructure oxygen into a group or a cluster, it becomes like an oxygen grenade and will kill viruses very quickly. And what the oxygen cluster unit is, it is electrodes that will generate an electron shower in the air conditioning duct. And these oxygen clusters then will fill the room up and wait there. And when a virus is emitted either from someone else's breath or on a surface, the clusters will attack the viruses straight away and kill them. You may ask, how do we prove that oxygen will kill viruses and bacteria? Well, I make the example that copper is antibacterial. It's been known for thousands of years that it has these properties, but how is it antibacterial? Well, copper has one free extra electron, and this allows it to attach to oxygen molecules. And there's scientific evidence on YouTube. Southampton University, they put 10 million Staphylococcus viruses on stainless steel and then the same number on a copper plate, and within 5 minutes the viruses are completely killed on the copper, and that's because the oxygen has been bombarding the viruses and killing them. Now, the oxygen cluster units that we supply are installed in the central AC duct, and these can have between 3 and 10 electrodes depending on the airflow. As the air passes over the electrodes, the oxygen molecules are reconfigured to generate an oxygen cluster, and it can have 4, 6, 8 or 12 extra electrons around that oxygen molecule. And then these go through into the room, charge the room up, and as I said before, wait for any viruses to come either from people's breath or from touch, and it will kill it on surfaces. So this stops contagion, and a lot of people think, okay, we're going to put UV in our AC duct and HEPA filters. A clean air supply is not going to stop contagion, and we've got real life evidence within COVID hospital wards and even a mega yacht where a positive person wasn't able to contaminate people within the yacht over a 5-day period, even sharing cabins. However, that person was able to contaminate someone in a taxi ride for 45 minutes. You may ask the question, is ionisation the same as what our process is? Well, it's not. It produces ozone, which is O3. This will kill some viruses, but it's very erratic and chaotic because it's an uneven number, O3. So it stays close to the catalyst source. So the catalyst source is in the duct, the ionisation plates. These ions will come into the room, but they usually stay close to the grill, so they won't penetrate full into a room. More importantly, it produces ozone, which is known to be harmful to people, causing heart disease and cancer. So you have to think very carefully before you consider an ionisation unit. On a ship, you quite often have areas where there's smells. For example, garbage rooms. Some toilets might smell. And these smells are being caused by bacteria eating at decomposing skin, fruit, or the bacteria feeding off urine. And these generate smells, bad smells as we know. And our oxygen cluster units, if we fill the room with oxygen clusters, it kills the bacteria and eliminates all this bad smell. And a lot of our products are being driven by the need to kill smells, but in reality, they're killing bacteria. Oxygen clusters is not new technology. It's been around for over 30 years. It was invented in Australia under the bio-oxygen title. We changed it from marine to oxygen clusters because it a better description than bio-oxygen. It was used extensively in the SARS epidemic in the Far East in 2001. It was installed in hotels and hospitals. And then after the SARS epidemic finished, the main driver for the product was, as I said before, killing bad smells. It's installed in Claridge's in London in the cigar room, and it will take smoke and cigar smells away. Plus it will also neutralise or reconfigure over 240 gases that might be produced on an oil tanker. We also have lab results going back 30 years. We also have government references here in Dubai. The oxygen cluster units are installed in every COVID hospital, and the UAE Health Authority carried out extensive testing both in the air and on surfaces over the last year, and unusually they did give us a letter of reference saying that they're totally satisfied that it reduces the amount of viruses in the air and on surfaces. So we were very pleased about that.